Your first public health job isn't your final destination. The pressure to get it quote unquote right is real. You've invested years in your education, built your network, applied to countless jobs, and now that first offer feels like it has to be the one. But here's the truth not enough people say out loud, so I'm going to say it out loud. Your first public health job is just the beginning, not the destination. This journey isn't linear and it's not supposed to be, as we've learned from over 200 episodes of Public Health Careers podcast. Early roles are stepping stones, not finish lines. Let's unpack why the pressure to find the quote unquote perfect job is misplaced and how you can use your early career to explore, grow, and build a future that truly fits you. Hi, everyone. It's Omari Richins, founder and CEO of the Public Health Millennial and host of Public Health Careers podcast. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a like. The myth of the perfect first job. We were sold the idea that our careers should unfold in a straight upward line. Get the degree, land the perfect job, rise in the ranks, retire fulfilled. But in the current public health landscape, that narrative does not hold up all the time. If you don't get your first job being the quote unquote right one, you are not falling behind. Here's why the perfect public health job is a myth. Titles don't guarantee fulfillment or growth. The job that looks best on paper may not align with your values. Most professionals pivot, often multiple times, before finding their fit. The wrong job often teaches you what's right for you. Public health is broad, dynamic, and deeply human. Most people don't start in their dream job, and honestly, most people don't even know what their dream job is at the beginning. This was the case for me in my public health journey. What looks good on paper might not feel good in practice, and that's okay. Your first job might be underpaid, underwhelming, or unrelated to what you thought you'd be doing, and it can still be deeply valuable and impactful. Why, you ask? Because it gives you data, insights into what matters to you, what doesn't, and what kind of environment helps you thrive. Your first job is data, not destiny. Let it show you what matters to you and give you clarity, not define what you're worth. Public health is everywhere. If you think your only options are epidemiologist or health educator, think again. Public health exists in nearly every sector, from nonprofits, city and county government, K through 12 education and universities, media and digital health, environmental justice and housing, food systems and tech. You might find yourself working at a grassroots nonprofit or on the other side as a health foundation funder or a tech company or at a city council office. Maybe you're writing health content, organizing community events, or managing grants. Just because your job doesn't have public health in the title doesn't mean it's not a public health job. Public health touches everywhere. Your role might be called something else, but your impact is real. Don't box yourself in. Your public health degree gave you both a lens and a skill set, tools that can be applied far beyond traditional roles that we may have known of historically. What matters isn't the job title, it's the transformation you help create. Here's a reflection prompt for you. What kinds of problems do I want to help solve? Not just what job titles sound impressive. Learn, adapt, repeat. Your first job is a classroom and a testing ground. The lessons and skills often aren't what you expected. You'll learn how systems really operate, how teams collaborate or don't, how funding shapes the work. You'll learn what kinds of tasks energize you and which ones drain you. Here's what to focus on learning when you're in your first jobs: transferable skills, things like writing, speaking, managing time, working on teams, workplace dynamics, learning what kind of environments help you thrive and what cultures you really thrive around, systems awareness, understanding how funding, leadership, and politics shape outcomes of the work you're doing, technical skills, project management, data analysis, facilitation, storytelling, GIS, relationship building, connecting with mentors, partners, and peers. Also, notice what energizes you versus what drains you. Keep a journal or digital note and track things like wins you're proud of, skills you've practiced, values being clarified as you're doing this work, and questions you're still asking. Be curious, ask questions, offer support, and observe the culture. Every skill you pick up now becomes part of your public health toolkit. And trust me, you'll use it later on. Also, don't forget to use your time to build connections and learn more about the field. This will guide your next move intentionally, not reactively. Refine and reflect as you go. Career clarity doesn't come from a single movement of aha. It comes from small steps of trial, reflection, and adjustment. You learn what works for you by doing, reflecting, adjusting, and then trying again. Ask yourself every few months, what parts of this job do I enjoy most? What's missing that I want to learn or explore? What environments bring out my best work? Who am I learning from? And who do I need to seek out in growth in my career? Use these answers to shape new goals, revise your resume with impact stories, and position yourself for growth or transition. As you refine your interests and skills, you'll start to see patterns. Use them. Update your resume, redo your LinkedIn profile. Start crafting a story that reflects who you're becoming, not just who you've been. You don't need to have a 5-year plan, just the next step and an openness to grow. What actually matters in the long run? It's easy to get caught up in the surface level markers of success, but titles fade, job perks change. What lasts is alignment. Careers that last are built on value alignment. Are you doing work that reflects your beliefs? Supportive environments. Are you seen, respected, and mentored? Ongoing learning. Are you stretching your skills and growing confidence in your roles? What matters most is doing work that fulfills you, contributing to something greater than yourself, and protecting your well being along the way. Careers that last aren't built on landing the perfect job, they're built on intention, choosing environments and missions that align with who you are and what you care about. Concluding, you are not behind, you are just beginning. Let this be a reminder you are not late, you are learning. No one has it all figured out. No one's path looks exactly the same. And that's not only okay, it's necessary for a field like public health. Some people jump from fellowship to fellowship, others take a break and re enter with renewed clarity. Some pivot into brand new sectors and build bridges no one saw coming. There's no one singular path, only the one that makes sense for you. So if your first job isn't perfect, that's okay. You're gathering insight. If you're unsure what comes next, that's normal. You're not rushing into someone else's dream. You're not behind, you're just beginning. Hope this message was helpful. Hit that subscribe button, share this with someone who gets some value from it, and check out our career services and free community below if you're interested. Peace out, everyone. See you all next week.